The music workshop, as a means to redistribute the community power. Work history. Music workshop at school, subjectivating meeting, childhood pathologizing, 4th International Symposium. Teaching and learning cognitive process, 1st International Symposium. The music workshop, a community meeting, liberation, social psychology, 13th International Congress. We've been working for some years on the music workshop. We've chosen this as a trigger through what really composes an instrument of subjectivation, integration, and empowerment. It is the generating space, that is to say music, art, etc. The instruments shall be every shared activity organized with a name. This idea will be developed during the presentation. Our objective is to promote the redistribution of power, to give a leading role to the people of a community. The theoretical frame we based our work on is community psychology.
A escola para Catu em 1994, construímos o prédio e, paralelo a isso, surgiram os dois programas, que é o programa Tá Rebocado e a Escola de Música. E no primeiro momento a gente criou a escola para atender apenas os moradores do Candial, depois essa demanda foi aumentando e aí a gente resolveu abrir para toda a cidade de Salvador.
Every social transformation brings about change in the balance of power. Both lack of and misuse of power end up causing negative effects in the community field. As well as, the asymmetry of power is characterized by its emphasis on one of the ends of the relationship, in which the majority of the resources are concentrated. This pattern brings about imbalance in the relationship. We've approached different dimensions: ontological, to make the community recover a leading and active role by exercising the right to take decisions on matters which are relevant to them. Epistemological, to make the community develop.
Para que a comunidade possa fazer apresentação de capoeira, fazer apresentação de dança, fazer apresentação de música.
A mutual influence vision in which the individual creates an environment that transforms limits and launches him, including what was not imagined as part of the enriching and enhancing relationship. Methodological dimension, to make the community create constructions in a critical and reflexive collective action. Ethical dimension, to make the community find the integration respecting the individual differences, taking as a starting point inclusive community work. Political dimension, to make the community do and say inside the society, where they live, recovering and making louder their voice. Generating spaces in which they can talk and listen. This is to restore dialogue, transforming the reality where they live. Implication of these approaches: promoting the expression of communities through exercising democracy, transforming citizen action. We consider the curiosity to discover the world in which we live starts from the first moment of life. We try to make sense to this unknown reality. Development implies the capacity we all have to internally reveal the world where we live.
Por que isso pode ser instrumento? Isso aqui tem várias formas de você tirar o som. Já tem cores, já ajuda. Mas ó, isso aqui, por exemplo, ó, se você pega isso e faz, é um ritmo. Um ritmo.
This contraction is shown in the interaction with other people.
Mas se você pega ele aqui também e faz, todo mundo fala do cinema, mas esquece da percussão no cinema. A moviolazinha girando, né? Né? Cria um ritmo de boca. Como você fez com o pandeiro?
Tá, 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 tá.
Você. Você. Como é? Muito bom. E você, rapaz? E você, professor? Africano, você ia bem no jazz. Você, querido? Você gosta do Rubenoso, né? Agora vamos fazer tudo isso aí que vocês fizeram juntos na boca. Ok? Então vamos lá, vai. Solta. Na mão. Como é na mão?
When we sing, the quality of the space vibration is elevated. It activates the right hemisphere and the heart flourishes. Singing helps the brain stop complaining and winning. This is the only way we can be immersed in our interior silence. Ravi Shankar. The music workshop space favors the expression of the internal world in a social space, promoting shared experience of feelings, emotion, creations and interaction. This transforms the social reality. We also grow and learn immersed in a cultural environment formed by shared objects, knowledge, activities, and a symbolic system from which the community creativity is made possible. This reality dimension is totally sonorous. It comes with the human experience in its physical, psychical, and social aspects. This sonority is built step by step and has meaning which it is discovered when it is discovered. Music has played an important role in the social group's life and the historical building of human thought. The musical speech has relevant place as a symbolic, complex, and communicative production. Music genres and styles are defined by collective frameworks. They get specific meanings to the diverse social groups, determining musical practice, formation, and collective ways of building. The development of significant musical experiences such as collective singing, playing instruments, games, dance, rounds, are community manifestations which highlight the social function of music. make possible the bringing together and the appropriation of the sonorous language, cultural community regional media favors the production and reflection for individuals who will be critical and able to interpret the reality around them. Our methodology, reflective and interactive workshop. It promotes the analysis of shared situations which favor joint construction. It is a space where we can learn by doing. It is an instrument for socialization. Galeano, Eumelia, 2004. From this methodology, people are thought as active actors with autonomy, critical and reflective sense. Our aim is to promote research and collective learning based on critical analysis with the active participation of the groups involved, encouraging transforming action and social change. The music, art, whatever it might be, positions the active and protagonistic subject, which implies the power as potentially bringing about actuality. The power of music lays in changing the world the way you want. The artist anticipates, and as an anticipated being, he is deemed as an agent of change, bringing the voice of that which has not emerged yet, Pichon Rivière. As agent of change, we create the art of transforming our reality.
Sean eternos los laureles que supimos conseguir, que supimos conseguir, coronados de gloria viva. Oh, juremos con gloria morir.